Hi guys, welcome back to Big 2 TV with our next installment of Uncharted 3 Breakdown. My name's Talisman29.
And I'm Dadypain.
And I'm Vinhdaloo.
Right, so guys, first impressions.
Hold it.
Just
right
a second,
there.
Talisman. Just before you carry on, my friend. I'm sure a lot of you viewers out there are wondering, who is Talisman29? Who is this individual that's introducing the show? Well, this is our very own Talisman29, one of the original co-founding members of Big 2 TV. He's just returned from his endeavours and is here to stay.
Back in town, just in time.
Just on behalf of myself and Vinhdaloo, I just want to say welcome back. And it's good to have you back, dude.
Thank you very much. Glad to be back, and the whole crew's here now, I believe.
Yeah.
Circle's complete.
Indeed.
Right, so
On with the show.
On with the show.
Let's go. Let's do it. Okay, guys. What you're looking at here is a cinema file of myself and Vinhdaloo playing a deathmatch.
Yes, Team Deathmatch. We start
On the Chateau stage.
Yes.
Ooh, the lovely Chateau stage.
Okay, so first impressions.
First impressions. Well, so far so good. I mean, when we first downloaded the game, it took a while to get in, and a few issues that we noticed.
Yes.
Everyone's been having. But all credit to Naughty Dog that after about an hour we sort of managed to get in. Again, there was a few problems with the PlayStation freezing and whatnot.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a beta.
Yeah.
It's a beta. We have to remember that. Yeah, understandable indeed. But they've resolved it. They got a patch out, and I've not crashed since. And yeah, we're just logging in all the time. So
Yeah.
it's fantastic. So far, so good.
Yeah. I mean, one of the things that I just wanted to point out is, for anyone that's been a bit overly critical about Naughty Dog, don't forget that it was aimed for, originally for just exclusive PlayStation Plus users only. But with the issues that happened with the PlayStation Network, it meant that, and they actually allowed everybody to get PlayStation Plus at the time. It meant that, a lot more users were able to get on.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. You know what? I didn't think of that.
There was a
actually.
huge influx of players coming on, guys. So, credit to them. They dealt with it very quickly, and on top of that, they go one step further as well, because connecting to games has been a lot faster than I've ever seen on Uncharted 2. To be fair.
Yeah. I don't remember you being that understanding at the time, but they were,
No, that's very true. That's very true. Yeah, thanks for pointing that out.
I think we were all pretty eager to
Of course,
get on.
but we're all Uncharted, big Uncharted fans,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Well, it was. Just to give you a little background on what happened, guys. In the UK, it's out at 10 p.m. The official release was 10 p.m. We were downloading it at 10:05, so we were one of the first people downloading the game. And when we had the initial issues, as you can imagine, we were distraught. But
we was calling each other non-stop. What's going on with your side? What's yours working? Yours working.
But like you said, Vinda, by the next day, issues were resolved and we were happy at that point.
It seems to be running fine now.
Definitely. So maps, I mean, visually stunning, aren't they?
Yes, well, I wouldn't expect anything less from Naughty Dog. The first two installments were absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
And the graphics in this game are no exception.
One step further, we'd say, wouldn't we? Really?
Yeah, quite possibly, yeah.
I mean, we thought it would be difficult, to be honest, to top Uncharted 2 because we thought, one of the things that was so outstanding about Uncharted 2 was how visually fantastic it was.
Mm-hmm.
But, credit again to Naughty Dog. Well done, guys. You really outdone yourselves.
Yep.
Absolutely beautiful. I mean, in case any of you who haven't played Uncharted 3 beta yet, it's mainly only two maps that are available at the moment. We have Chateau, one you're looking at the moment, and Airfield, isn't it? Airfield or Airstrip?
Well,
Airstrip.
Airstrip, is it?
Airstrip, which is the dynamic map where...
Yeah,
where
the cinematic section at the beginning.
Yes.
Very interesting.
You see that hump.
I love that what you did to him.
They seem to be much larger in scale, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, compared to the last game?
Chateau, I think that obviously the biggest stage, I think, is definitely the Airstrip stage.
Oh, it's
massive, that is, isn't
absolutely huge. I mean, if you compare it to, one of the biggest stages, one of the original maps on Uncharted 2, which is Plaza,
yeah.
It's, not only is it sort of bigger than that, but it has, upper levels as well. So it is quite a vast stage. Chateau, not quite as big, but then again a lot of levels as well. But I love the way they've done. So there's a lot of intricacies, isn't it? There's a lot of different areas you can move to, etc.
Yeah.
Definitely a beautiful stage, and it's a real pleasure to be playing on these sort of stages. Definitely.
Yeah, I had a problem with the darkness of certain areas.
Good point.
yes,
Yeah,
good
when
point,
you're
good
entering
point.
the building, it's
You're talking about Chateau specifically.
yeah.
I think that's one of the main things they changed with the graphics. I didn't notice it before, where you go to from a light area into a dark area. Where it's so really dark. It's like your eyes in real life adjusting to the bright, the darkness.
Quite lifelike, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's
also
quite
annoying.
I don't know if it had in number 2, but I could be wrong. But I've
Well, it's
noticed
only
that
annoying when someone's camping in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And is waiting to pick you up.
exactly.
Waiting
Yeah.
for that moment of blindness. But yeah, I mean, we're still exploring the stages at the moment, so we're trying to get to grips with it. But definitely fantastic stages. What were your guys' impressions on the initial section in Airfield? I mean, it starts off
Yeah.
either in the cargo plane or in the trucks.
That's totally new to the multiplayer on Uncharted. I mean, it's nothing that we've ever seen before. You
Yeah.
know?
I mean, in any games, I don't remember seeing any dynamic
Right
maps
now,
like
I
that.
can't
So-
recall
Not
any
like
other.
that.
Yeah.
Not like that. But do you guys think there's any advantages in it?
Well, if you
So
sign
it's just something new, isn't it? It's something novel.
Yeah. I mean, I think one of the things that we noticed, I mean, we were talking about before, is the fact that there seems to be a big advantage for the players who start off in the cargo plane.
Enormous advantage.
Yeah,
Enormous.
I mean, how many times have me and you jumped to our doom from that? Trying to
Too
go
many times, too many for me
to name.
to name.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What's your impression of that, Vinda?
well, if you camp and you've got good teams,
Yeah.
you stand at the door. There's no chance. I mean, I remember losing they have 10 kills and we had just the one. So
Before we even
yeah,
started
before
the
you started the
actual
real stage, the next map. So it
Yeah.
can be annoying, but it's fun for now.
stage. Yeah, I just noticed a nice little high five you guys did.
Oh yeah,
there.
the part
Yeah.
A nice little good addition to the game, isn't it?
Yeah,
Quite
there's
fun.
one of a few occasions where we don't die straight
Oh
afterwards.
yeah, I'm telling you. It's more trouble than it's worth sometimes. I think.
You
So
deserve.
it's got us into a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
over the course of the game.
They deserve more medals and more points for doing that, for a high five than it really should, because it's a death trap, really.
Definitely, but we'll talk about that once we talk over one of the free team deathmatch games.
Yeah.
We can go over that more.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, I mean, overall impression, I'd say good.
Yeah. How about the power play? I know
Power
you-
play is good, but
Yeah.
I just wanted to touch one thing on Nuts before we go.
Okay.
The two stages we played are quite vast. I'd say generally quite vast. I think it'll be a nice change as well to see a couple of stages when the actual game comes out that are a bit more moderate in size.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Bit
sure
more
there will
action-packed,
be. Yeah,
no?
I'm sure there will be, but I only find Airstrip vast. That's my feeling. That's
Yeah.
my feeling. But yeah, Airstrip is
Yeah.
massive in size.
Definitely. Okay, on to power play.
Mm-hmm.
We're sort of in a bit of a disagreement on this one.
Yeah, I'd like to hear. Well, why would you say that?
Well, myself and Dadypain are
Yeah.
not as enthusiastic about the power play as you are.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Yeah.
If the power play weren't there, I guess
We wouldn't really miss it.
no.
Yeah.
I have to confess, it is starting to actually grow on me.
Yeah. No, I agree. It definitely has its fun. Sorry, guys. Just
What in the hell was you doing, Vinhdaloo?
Hold on. Let's
Can we just pause this
let's
video a
pause this
second?
bit for a second. Okay.
Dude, what the hell were you doing?
Let me just.
You just looked like you just ran and hip fired a truck until you killed yourself. What were you doing?
Experimenting, no tutorial. Obviously, no,
Oh,
guys.
no.
Let me explain what happened. Right?
Spill the
It does.
beans.
It doesn't really show on the replay because the replay can be what would you say? Deceptive, because that guy who was on the ground, face floor on the ground, dead. Yeah, completely dead. Obviously he's dead. While I was playing the game, he was dead, but laying on the Jeep or the truck.
Yeah.
So I thought he was still hiding on the truck.
Okay.
So I kept hip firing.
I see. So it wasn't a schizophrenic moment.
Yeah, I mean, from the cinema, it looked like you picked a fight with a non-moving object and lost. So
With a guy head first in the turf.
Well, that's my story. Please, I was doing very well, and you gotta believe me, guys. Come on.
okay, we'll give you the benefit of the
Thank
doubt.
you.
Give you the benefit of that. Only on this occasion, dude.
Only on this occasion. Thank you. But anyway,
No, but
let's
moving on. Back to the
play.
power play.
Power play.
Your views on this window.
Well, I like it. it changes a game within a game.
Yeah.
Instead of your, annihilating the opposition, when power play does kick in, it forces you to do something different, which
Yeah.
I like. It's fun. For example, the VIP and
Yeah.
whatnot, it's fun. But the thing I don't like about power play is the feature of double damage. Now that
Yeah.
that is just too rewarding for non-skill based kills.
Yeah.
So the bullets are more damage and the melee double damage. It's just silly, really.
Yeah, it gives too much advantage back to the other team.
Exactly, too much advantage. And the second thing I don't like is that it happens too frequently. With a gap of 5, I don't think it justifies a big enough deficit
Yeah.
for power play to kick in. So maybe need to check that, or maybe happen once or twice during a round. But it seems to happen every time there's a 5 gap
Yeah, it does.
deficit. So
I think that's how it works, though.
Yeah, but so when they do fix it, I'll enjoy it much more.
I mean, I think just as Talisman was saying, actually, we don't dislike the power play, do we?
Well, I certainly don't want to be losing a match because of the power play. I mean, I don't like losing under any circumstances.
Yeah, of course.
And to be honest, if my team were to win because we use the power play, it takes away the aspect of skill.
Oh, right.
To a certain extent.
Yeah, no thought about that.
It's just I think the view that myself and Talisman really had on it was that you'd like the power play to be more optional. I mean, I think it's quite easy to make it put it into a vote system mid game, give the winning team an option. Do you want to give the losing team an option for power play or not? Do you want to give it to them or not? Make it a quick vote system. One button to select. You get the majority of the team voting, and if they agree, that's it. Very simple, very straightforward. So that's our views on the stages and power play. Please send us in your feedback and your suggestions. We'd like to hear what you have to think about it. It's obviously Naughty Dog have been adamant about how they want the feedback and views sent to them very strongly. So please send us that in, and we can get an impression about what the Uncharted 3 society thinks at the moment. So thanks for tuning in, folks. This is Dadypain.
I'm Talisman.
And I'm Vinhdaloo.
Signing out.
Guys.
Thank you for joining us, and stay tuned for our next segments, guys.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.